Welcome, beautiful people, to my channel. It's your girl, Positive Vibez Des, better known as Des Bliss, or just Destiny. And I wanted to welcome you back or to another Wellness Wednesdays. And I want to come on here and apologize for, being a little inconsistent. I know there's weeks where I post, and, there may be a week that I don't post. Aside from all of that, I'm going to really work hard. I know it's summertime now. Everybody wants to be outside, and, vacations and all these things are happening, which is kind of one of the reasons why I didn't post last week. But no excuses. I am here to tell you that I'm going to work really hard to be more consistent and have these videos out for you guys every week. So do bear with me. So, as you guys can see down in the title, today we'll be talking about physical wellness. And I wanted to piggyback off of my explanation that I gave in my What is Wellness videos that you can see here. Physical has to do with how are you taking care of your body? And go a little bit in depth explaining that physical wellness has to do with your overall ability to take care, maintain, and pay attention to your body. Now, what could that look like, right? Getting a proper amount of hours that you need for rest, or paying attention to your body, knowing when you need to actually slow down, take a break, and get some rest. Developing a healthy or balanced diet. Of course, physical activity, whether that looks like running, walking, exercise, anything of the sort, anything that's helping you to be physical and get your body moving, as well as going to doctor visit, getting checkups. If you have any, health conditions already, being able to maintain that by being on top of your doctor's appointments, doing whatever the doctor suggests, or, if you're into holistic home remedies and stuff like that, like doing those things to take care of whatever you may have already, right? Managing that, or doing the preventative work from not getting any physical ailments. But they all come at some point in life. But those are some of the things that really help to optimize physical wellness. So I wanted to give a few tips on how you can incorporate those different aspects of physical wellness that I mentioned through, as I said, exercising, physically moving, all those things. Exercising looks different for everybody. The simplest thing that you didn't maybe consider exercise could be exercise, like, walking from your house to the store, depending on where you live. I'm sure, that's different for everybody, but choosing to, take the stairs instead of the elevator, or whatever the case is, incorporating ways that you can get moving. Something as simple as jumping rope, or like stretching too. If you don't have like a set time to exercise, try to be intentional about stretching when you're sitting down, when you have a few minutes, or you're waiting for whatever. Even if you're waiting for your stuff in the microwave to heat up, 2 minutes, you have 2 minutes right there to do some stretching or some physical movement. But it's really about optimizing your ability to get your body moving. In regards to sleep is one of those topics that I know is very different from person to person. But just some few tips that you can try to incorporate, particularly if you have a hard time falling asleep, is like trying to set the ambiance for sleep, whether that's like turning off all lights, playing some soothing sounds or music, turning off all electronic devices, and you may not want to turn your phone off, but, putting on do not disturb or whatever the case is. And also being intentional about winding down for bed. If your aim is to get to sleep by 11 o'clock, by 9 o'clock, you want to start not maybe being on your phone or social media or whatever, or like I said, setting the ambiance, turning the lights down, dimming the lights, getting actually in bed, cease everything that you're doing up around moving by 9 o'clock, so that like you're in bed, even if you're still like watching TV or something, but like even with that, turning your TV down to the lowest brightness setting that you can, and just trying to again set the ambiance for sleep. That works for some people, and sometimes it doesn't work for some people, but those are some tips that you can try and implement to see if it fits for you. There are a lot of other natural remedies. One that I did hear of is like using banana peels. I'm not particularly sure if it's ripe bananas, not ripe bananas. Try both and see which works best. But just boiling the banana peels and just drink the water from it. And of course, you want to wash the banana peels, before using it. But drinking the water, because there are a lot of nutrients in the peels of the banana. Don't believe me? Look it up. Another thing is there are a lot of different melatonin versions, whether it's in pills, whether it's in gummies, whether it's, I don't even know if they have it in oil, I'm not sure, but there are a lot of different variations of melatonin that you can intake to help promote sleep. Also, doing something called progressive muscle relaxation. This is something that you can do at any point of the day, but I find it most useful before I go to bed, only because like we're trying to relax and unwind for the day. Our body is super tense, and this progressive muscle relaxation can help to release all that tension and get your body, restful and relaxed, calm state, so that can set you up for sleep. Now, you can look it up on YouTube or Google, wherever, but YouTube can show you actually how it looks, and basically going through each part of each muscle group in your body, from your head to your toe, from your toes to your head, whichever way you want to do it. But it's about tensing it for a few seconds, holding it, also inhaling, taking deep breaths with it, and then releasing the tension. And then you do that throughout, each muscle part in your body, work your way up or down, and that then helps to release all the tension that you may have had built up for the day and feel a lot more relaxed. And like I said, that can set you up for a better sleep because you are then relaxed. So those are the tips that I have to help aid with sleep. Now, as far as dieting or having a healthy, balanced diet, that is something that is tailored differently for everybody. I would suggest speaking to your primary care, and they can maybe even connect you with a nutritionist if you want to like really be strict and know exactly what you need for your body. So, just trying to find different ways to incorporate things into your diet or eating routine that's going to give you that balance. And as far as doing your checkups and being on top of and knowing what's going on with your body, some tips could be like, scheduling out particular months where you're going to try and get all your appointments to be in that particular month, so you're knocking out all your appointments. If you don't have insurance, trying to go about finding ways to get insurance, because that is a part of your physical wellness. Make sure you have insurance so that you can have doctor visits, and all those things. I know sometimes some people do not like going to the doctors. They don't go to the doctors until something is wrong. But that's a reactive approach, and it's better to be proactive about your physical wellness than reactive. And especially if you already have some health conditions, you want to stay on top of that, trying to be organized and jot down which doctors you've seen for the year, which doctors you still have to go to, and just trying to get that in a concise space and place where you can visually see it and know this is what you have to do, this is what you've done already, and that can help you be on top of going and get your checkups done, and knowing what's going on for you physically, what's internally, externally, is super important, and that's going to help you get that much closer to obtaining physical wellness. So I can speak for myself. I work to be physical, whether it's to exercise, taking the steps often, walking a lot. The sleep, I'm gonna say I gotta work on it. But I have been a lot more intentional about getting to sleep earlier, getting more hours of sleep, so that I can, feel good and, be my best. So those are the ways in which I have been working on my physical wellness. So I want to hear from you guys on what you have or hope to incorporate to obtain or work on your physical wellness. Be sure to comment down below. Let's get a conversation started. And if you are not already subscribed, please be sure to subscribe and hit that post notification bell so that you are aware of every time that I post. I hope that you learn, can apply, and share the knowledge. And do know that I am always wishing you peace, love, and light.